All right, so in this video, I just want to talk to you about the lion's mane extract that I've just posted up on the Hyperion Herbs website. This is a 8-to-1 concentrated extract of lion's mane with 30% polysaccharides. And I've been working on this for quite a while, and I've been kind of toying around with the idea of having lion's mane in the Hyperion catalog. So it's pretty cool to, to finally have that up there and ready to go. Lion's mane is a mushroom that's pretty famous for a couple of reasons. First is because it's a medicinal mushroom and it has a rich concentration of polysaccharides and beta-glucans. It has this immunomodulating quality. So the ability to help balance out our immune system without being overstimulating or without being sort of depressing. So it's in the category with things like reishi, cordyceps, chaga, lion's mane, and things like maitake and shiitake. These are all famous medicinal mushrooms that have this immunomodulating quality. The other thing that makes lion's mane rather unique and interesting is its ability to support things which are called nerve growth factor and brain nerve growth factor. So when you read about lion's mane, you're going to see the immunomodulating properties come up, and you're going to see these cognitive, nootropic, and nervous system supporting properties. These are things that are kind of unique to this mushroom, meaning not a lot of herbs or substances are known to be able to do this. So for this reason, lion's mane is pretty famous as a nootropic or as something that people use to support cognitive enhancement. And for me, when I take it, I've definitely noticed some increase in concentration and focus, and oftentimes the ability to just sort through information and go to what in that data set or what in that situation is a bit more relevant and useful, and not getting lost in minutia and all types of irrelevant details. So I've also experimented quite a lot with taking it before bed, and I've noticed that it's actually helped out with my sleep. Part of the idea with that is like it's supportive and regenerating and nourishing to the nervous system. So it kind of makes sense to that you could do that before sleep, and it would potentially help support that. Just because, you know, I'm running a lot of stuff on my nervous system, as many of us are quite frequently in the modern age, you know, doing a lot of computer work, doing a lot of mental work, and then also doing a lot of training and internal stuff on top of that, which also can be rather strong on the nervous system. So to me, that's part of the reason why lion's mane is so attractive and beneficial, for its immune supportive effects, cognitive effects, supporting the nervous system. And also there's some things which suggest that can actually really help with gut health and reducing gut inflammation, which is helpful, let's say, especially in modern times, as we tend to ingest more and more allergens and things from the environment, which can be a bit irritating and inflammatory. And on top of that, I rather enjoy the taste of the extract, whether I take it in, say, something like a morning elixir that I've just finished, or sometimes I'll even just take it in a little bit of hot water and drink it down, and it has a really nice mushroomy kind of, almost has a little bit of a sour note and kind of a mushroomy note, but it's not necessarily particularly or strongly bitter, say like reishi or something, which can be kind of bitter. So that's why I really rather like it. And to be quite honest, the medicinal mushrooms are some of my favorite category of herbs, just because of the wide range of things that they do and how they can be really balancing and modulatory in those effects, especially for the immune system. Especially, you know, a lot of people are dealing with heavy viral loads or bacterial loads or candida type situations. So things like mushrooms are just nice to have in the mix to support the body, because a lot of times people will go to extremes and want to do really harsh, like people want to be mass dosing, say something like diatomaceous earth or something like that, which is actually for internal usage not great on your digestive tract. For example, these are silica particles that can be rather harsh. So people want to do things like that, or these aggressive types of cleanses with herbs like cloves or wormwood or things like that, which are actually really drying and harsh on the body. And it's just, to me, I've tried these things and the results were not great. And I just think there's better ways. And so for me, in the category of better ways of doing things that are actually not just going to cause more harm or profoundly imbalance the body or dry the body out, or a whole long list of unfavorable, unpalatable results, mushrooms are definitely in the category of a better solution, something that just kind of makes more sense for most people living in like a regular life, So that's why I really am stoked about lion's mane. If you want to learn more about it, definitely check the link below or go to hyperionherbs.com, and you can read a bit more about the lion's mane extract, and you can grab a pouch or 2 or 4 and start consuming it. On the dosage level, I would just honestly follow what's on the on the bag. We recommend people starting with a 1/4 teaspoon, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's something that's so concentrated, it actually ends up being a decent amount. And then from there, easily can work up. Like I think in this drink, I did about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. And that's usually what I'm doing in my morning drinks. But if I'm doing like a tea or something, it's usually about a teaspoon, and just drink that down, and it's quite enjoyable. So just to recap, cognitive benefits, supporting the nervous system, and definitely supporting the immune system in a modulatory type manner. So lion's mane is an amazing herb for these reasons, and has been used for quite a long time for these purposes. So especially for someone who's doing mental work, computer work, or someone who's into meditation or things of that nature, lion's mane and also things like reishi are really beneficial, really valuable, and they've helped me quite a lot. And I get emails and feedback all the time from a lot of my clients saying the same thing. And actually, people were on me for a while to start carrying lion's mane in the first place. Just for some reason, it took me a little while to get around to it. So anyways, check out the lion's mane extracts, hyperionherbs.com, and I will talk to you soon.